Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how are you doing? And I hope you had a really good weekend. Now, the week hasn't started particularly well for this show. The map that I originally wanted to run with today, well, I subscribed to it, but it wasn't showing up in the content manager. I've spoken to the creator, they've fixed the problem, and we'll hopefully be running this on Wednesday. Today's map has problems all of its own, believe me, although it is glorious at the same time. Now, enough about that, we'll get onto that in a moment. Monday afternoons, what do? We do map making with BonBonB, and do you remember 2 weeks ago we had this? Well, I was tinkering in the map editor and seeing what would work, and I had to log out, and when I logged back in, having changed nothing at all, I was stuck with this again. It's not Daylight Classic. In fact, I desubscribed to all of the mods and, well, it made no difference whatsoever. So I don't know what's causing this at the moment, so unfortunately no map making with BonBonB tonight because I spent 4 hours trying to figure it and I couldn't figure it, so we'll do that at a later date when I've got a little bit more time. Today's map, however, we've got some time for, and it's Stryngh by Spin. Now, I've not heard of Spin before, but my goodness, do they know how to make a good looking map. The start square looks like this. Now you may notice it looks a little bit different, the square at the moment. There's reasons for that, which we'll get into in a minute. Now I can't do the resources today because I deactivated all the mods and I forgot to reinstall Unlock Everything, which means I have none of the tools available to me to show you all the bits and bobs. We can, however, have a look at the Steam Workshop. And there's not too much to subscribe to there. Your realistic European theme, network extensions 2, a couple of trees and a bridge, and that's about it really, a couple of bridges. There is a little comment, a couple of comments in the comments that the map isn't working though. And I found this to be the case. The first time I loaded it, it came up looking like this. The second time I loaded it, it worked, and that's the one I've recorded with. And then I went back in because I knew I hadn't unlocked the mod that allows me to unlock everything. Have a quick look at the road there, by the way, a little bit glitchy on the outside of the map. So yes, because I hadn't unlocked everything, I thought, okay, the map is working now. I will reload the map with everything unlocked so that I can show you the resources, etc. Unfortunately, the map then loaded in the glitch state, so 2 out of 3 fails to load. But when it does load, it looks like this. And it looks pretty cool. Slight glitching between the roads and a little bit of traffic feed problem at the moment at this particular intersection, but hopefully it will sort itself out. Sometimes these things just need a bit of time to sort themselves out. So anyway, let's follow the road down. It's a glorious looking map, this one. Spin has done an incredible job when the map loads of making a map that looks absolutely freaking stunning. I'll come down here with the next intersection here, nicely done as well. Like all of that, no grumbles with that at all, and of course traffic's flowing very smoothly as well. We'll follow up the road here. We've got side roads coming across here that loop underneath and across, and we've got the rail running along the middle, which is elevated, and got the elevated concrete work underneath. I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. One of my favourite parts of that one, slightly jinky-janky there, just slightly jinky-janky. You see it clearer from down at ground level, just see it there. But it's my favourite part of the map, I think, where we've got the 2 highways and then another highway on the other side and then double rail as well. It looks like the whole map comes alive at that particular point. Now this junction here looks a little bit jinky-janky, but 2 lanes coming off looks really quite nice. And then it leaps over the highway and under the highway, and it's just pretty damned good. The bridges across here aren't quite on point. It's a little bit like the glitching down the middle of the highways. It's just not quite spot on. But it's damned close. 99 times better than most of us will ever achieve. So I'm not going to be hypercritical. I'll just point it out. If you're looking for perfection in the map, it's not quite here. But my goodness, is it close. Now, I've got some slight possible glitching of the highway there. If we pull back, there may be a hint of blue poking through from that point. Possibly. I'm not going to do it because, frankly, I don't want to spoil the aesthetics. It's a good aesthetic, this map. And then this bridge is lovely. This bridge is absolutely lovely. I've looked at it from the side. I'm not going to spoil you with that one. I mean, you can imagine it's pretty dull from the side, but everything about it is done well. And the highways, well, the highway network is just really nice. Everything flows quite beautifully, apart from that first intersection, which is having a little bit of traffic problems early doors. And anyway, we'll come along here though. Here, oh, ouchie! What happened here? This is a map that clearly goes right to the edge, and we've got Blue Mantle. And there goes the 5th star. If it was going to get a 5th star for detailing, it's just lost there, I'm afraid. If everything kind of like fizzled out by the fog, then we wouldn't have considered that as being a problem. Let's have a look at the rail. The rail, once again, edge of the map, so I could probably let it go in the deep fog. But here, we've gone up the hill a little bit to get into that tunnel. Why not start the tunnel there, rather than climbing the hill to that point? It's not like on the other side we're not having to drop back down again. We're coming out of that position, then we're going back down the hill. And that would have been slightly more realistic, I feel. Not that it's going to break the game in any way, of course. It's just, you know, if you're going for the perfect aesthetic look, it's a slight fail. Slight encroachment onto the roads, but not actually into the roads, so that we're going to let that one go as well. And the tree's getting pretty close to the line, but not too close to the line, so that's spot on work again. There's so much good about this map. So much good. Rail bridge looks pretty damn fine again as well. We've got a custom bridge in the middle. Have you noticed there? Look, one catenary missing. Why? Why would there be one missing? I don't know if that is down to the creator or just a game glitch. I'm going to let it go because I can't say for sure that it's the creator's fault, and it could just be a little bit of a game glitch going on there. Anyway, now going up to 2 lines, and this is where it gets more fun because we get to the busy areas, and where it gets busy, I love this. I just love the way that it all merges together now. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lanes of traffic plus 4 lanes of rail, all running together in perfect symmetry and smoothly as well. Love it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And look at these bridges as well. Absolutely beautifully done. And for me, this makes this map worth reviewing, even if you and I both know that it's going to get problem score at the end. A little bit of a problem score. Ah, now we're splitting. We're splitting, just like the Beatles did. Yeah. Which way, left or right? Left or right? Should we go right? Should we go left? Left looks interesting, towards the mountains. Oh, we go right. We'll go right. Oh, there's a little bit of blue glitch that way. Let's go that way. See what's down here because of the blue glitching. Oh, it's a dead end. Well, that was worth checking. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's head towards the mountains instead. Nice rail bridge. Clearly tapers back down to ground level perfectly. Absolutely smoothly perfectly. Under the bridge there. Alongside the dirt track there. And around here. And then slightly uppy downy again as we get towards the edge of the map. And it's asset time. And yes, you've read the name rightly. It's Find Build, which means it's going to be a good one. Yeah. This is the Oslo 1930s Pack 2. Now, those of you that thought the Find Build was just doing continental Europe, not that Oslo isn't in continental Europe, but you know what I mean, that's more Scandinavia. No, they're doing the great jobs all round. Now, this pack is 3 particular buildings that you can push together, modular-like, to create different shapes and whatever. I've decided to go with a full-on block with a central little courtyard for little kiddywinks to play safely. Look at the gardens. Ah, I made those gardens. They don't come with the pack. Not that it's the best gardens you'll ever see, but if you were expecting that and you don't get it when you subscribe, then don't blame FineBuild, blame me. Anyway, lovely. Oslo 1930s Pack 2 by FineBuild. That is today's really nice asset of the day. And so I've lost my book. I've lost my book behind me. Who would have thought that I would lose my book? Right, it's Northern Tip by New Elio this week, the theme of the week, with Chewbot's Winter Lut. And that's a pretty damn cool thing too. So anyway, factoids. This is where I turn the page. I've not planned. Hear me turn the page. I've not planned. I don't know what's coming. Could be rude. Okay, Sophia Loren, Chuck Berry and Al Capone were all prosecuted for tax evasion. They're very, very naughty people. Elizabeth Taylor, T.S. Eliot and Henry James. Henry James, wasn't he a steam engine in Thomas? Oh no, it's Henry and James. Sorry, Henry James. All renounced their American citizenship and became British subjects. God bless them all. T.S. Eliot. Ah, he's a mystery cat, that one. Right, so where are we? Back to Stryngh. Now, because I don't have any of the tools available to me, because I forgot to unlock everything, I can't show you the shipping routes or the water flow. So what I'm showing the bridges, and I think these bridges are high enough, possibly, to get ships underneath. I cannot be sure without going back and checking them, but I can't load the map again. I'm not going to try. We've got the little bit glitching. This is definitely high enough, no question there. So I don't know if there are shipping routes on this map. I've not seen any ships, but if there are ships, then perhaps they can go through when the bridge glitches out. That's a good way of doing it. Teleport bits of the bridge out that you want to go through. That's 25th century technology. It's a lovely looking map. Admit it, guys. Problems aside, this is pretty damned good. It looks good, it feels good. You get the feel that this is a map for building on. Certainly a map for detailing on. There's not too many resources requirements for it. The water detailing is superb as well. Everything flows nicely for you to get started on. Let's pop up here and have a look down at the fields and stuff. I love these roads, that the national roads. It just gives it a more more local feel rather than just having the great big highways cutting right through it. The mountains are nice and rugged looking and wild looking, I've got to say. Love them. I think it's very well done. The tree placement is pretty good on the whole as well. I'm buying into it, basically. That's what I'm saying. I'm buying into it. Yeah, let's head over this way. This island. Bonbon Islands, maybe? I think it could do with being just a little bit bigger and a little bit higher for a Bonbon Island, but it's still not bad. Love the detailing like this. This little road bridge here with the concrete underpass underneath, just making it look spot on. Brilliant work. Well done, Spin. Got a little bit of tree glitching with cutting in and out depending on distance. We see this occasionally in some maps. Don't see it for ages, and then we see 3 maps in a row with it. I don't know. And we've got a ready built sewage outlet depot and these trees are going to get shit poured on top of them. Sorry, I used the S word, but there's no other way of putting that. They are going to get deluged in excrement. Not particularly nice. I've heard of drowning trees, but that is never mind. Okay, let's give this thing some marks. Aesthetically, I really like it. The only thing that stops me from giving it a 5 for aesthetics is I am put off by those glitchy highway mediums. They just need to be a little bit further apart, a little bit closer together, one or the other. Detailing, possibly might have got a 5 on another day, but we have got slight road problems there, and I can't say for sure about shipping routes, etc. clipping, so what we'll do, we'll give that a solid 4 as well. For gameplay potential, here is where it all falls down. I'm gonna give it 1 star. I think if we can guarantee it's going to load and play, it will score well. We can't guarantee it's going to load and play at all. I've been unable to get it to load to a point that I'm happy with it, and so it's getting 1 star because I have managed to load it. That's it. So there you go, Stryngh by Spin, a map that has so much potential and basically is unfortunately a fail. So there we are. So, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for another map in the What's Map series, but don't join me tonight at 6 o'clock for map making, because there will not be one. Not this week. Hopefully next week. Hopefully. Yes, that's it really. So now I'm just going to warble off because I've got nothing else to say. Wish I did, but unfortunately my brain is also on close down. But close down, there's an idea. I think I'll just do that. Bye now. Have a great day.